Kittens are born with their eyes closed, and when they first open, their gaze reveals a pair of deep blue eyes. This enchanting blue, however, is temporary. As they grow, their eyes gradually change to a range of possible colors, from green to gold to copper. But why does this transformation happen? What is the science behind it, and what factors influence the final eye color of a cat? To understand why kittens' eyes change color, we need to start with how eye color is determined. The color of any animal's eyes is dictated by genetics, pigmentation, and light refraction. In kittens, this process begins before birth. While still in the womb, the eye structure forms, but the pigment-producing cells responsible for color, called melanocytes, have not yet been fully activated. Melanocytes are responsible for producing melanin, the pigment that determines not only eye color but also fur and skin color. Since kittens are born with underdeveloped melanin levels in their eyes, they all start off with blue or bluish-gray eyes. This is due to the way light is scattered in the absence of pigmentation, similar to how the sky appears blue. Around the age of 6 to 8 weeks, things begin to change. The melanocytes in the iris, the colored part of the eye, start producing melanin. This pigment gradually darkens the eye, transforming the original blue into a new color. The more melanin is produced, the darker the final eye color will be. Cats that end up with green eyes have lower melanin levels, while those with amber, gold, or copper eyes have higher amounts of melanin. Some cats, such as Siamese, retain blue eyes because they have a genetic mutation that prevents melanin from developing fully in the iris. The exact timing of this transformation varies slightly between kittens, but by the time they are 3 to 6 months old, their permanent eye color is usually set. However, some cats may still experience subtle changes into their first year of life. Interestingly, even within the same litter, kittens may end up with completely different eye colors depending on their genetic makeup and how much melanin their melanocytes produce. Different cat breeds are also associated with certain eye colors. For example, the striking copper eyes of British Shorthairs, the brilliant green of Russian Blues, or the deep blue of Ragdolls are all tied to specific genetic traits. Some breeds, like the Siamese and Balinese, not only keep their blue eyes but also exhibit a color-dependent trait linked to body temperature. The same gene responsible for their eye color also influences their fur pattern, resulting in darker colors on the cooler parts of their body, like the ears, paws, and tail. Another fascinating condition that affects eye color is heterochromia, where a cat has two different colored eyes. This occurs when one eye develops more melanin than the other. Heterochromia can be complete, one blue eye and one green, gold, or copper eye, or sectoral, where a single eye contains two colors. This unique trait is commonly seen in white cats, especially those with the white spotting gene or the dominant white gene, which can suppress melanin in certain parts of the body. While most kittens experience a single eye color change from blue to their adult hue, there are rare cases where eye color continues to shift subtly throughout their life. This is usually due to slow melanin development or external factors such as aging, injury, or health conditions. For example, some cats with copper-colored eyes may see them darken even further over time, while elderly cats may develop cloudiness due to age-related changes in the lens. Speaking of health, it's important to note that sudden eye color changes in adult cats can indicate underlying issues. If a cat's eyes turn red, brown, or take on an unusual tint later in life, it could be a sign of inflammation, infection, or conditions such as uveitis or glaucoma. Kittens, however, typically follow a natural progression from blue to their permanent color without any complications. The process of kittens' eye color change is a beautiful example of biology in action. It is a direct result of genetic inheritance, pigment production, and the way light interacts with the eye. The final color is not only an aesthetic trait but also a reflection of the complex genetic history of the cat. Whether a kitten grows up to have emerald green, golden amber, or sky blue eyes, the transformation from the deep blue of kittenhood is nothing short of fascinating. Understanding why kittens' eyes change color adds yet another layer of wonder to the already captivating experience of raising a young cat. From the first moment they open their tiny eyes to the time their permanent color is set, every stage is a testament to nature's intricate design. Whether your kitten keeps their mesmerizing blue gaze or develops a striking green or gold hue, one thing remains true: every kitten's eyes tell a story of its own.